like it down here.
Why do you like it down there?
Yes.
Well, people would think, some people, some women will think it's like, well, look at her lowering herself to him. Look at that. That's terrible. Wouldn't you think? Don't you think there are some women out there that think that way?
No.
You don't.
No.
Heard tell, heard tell, heard tell.
I'm sitting back here in a comfortable chair.
And what's your point on that one?
Well, why do I have to sit in an uncomfortable chair?
Well, so that you can be higher. That would be an interesting point. I don't have a problem with you being standing next to me, over me. I don't have a problem with that at all. In fact, I enjoy it greatly, especially when you have your arm around me, which you don't do much. You don't do much. I have to coax you. I'm sorry, but I do, don't I? Don't I have to coax you into intimacy, Tamara? Hmm. Don't I have to coax you into intimacy, Tommy?
Well, if you could just stop doing things to make me mad, you probably wouldn't have to coach me, but
No, coax.
surely day to
Coax.
day you do something.
Stupid, right?
Yeah.
In your opinion.
Yeah.
What if I have a method to my madness?
Well, if it's I don't know what method that would be.
Well, let me give you some uh, some milestones that we've reached this week, you and I. Let me give you them in the last, actually, what, 3 weeks, I would say. We put all this together in 3 weeks, and now you're making videos on YouTube. 3 weeks.
You're making videos on YouTube. I still don't know how to do it.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. We're doing it right now.
Well, yeah, you're doing it.
No, you're doing it. You're with me, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is the show. You and me. I mean, you know, what do you think of this idea, the Tommy and Bo show? What do you think? The Tommy and Bo show.
Well, I don't
Well,
know.
I want to ask you on camera, with witnesses, would you like to be famous? Hmm? Would you like to be famous?
Well, naturally, who wouldn't?
Okay, what do you think that would get you to become famous, Tamara?
Be able to maybe help people,
Uh-huh.
maybe make the country become what it purports to be.
Okay. So, what if what I'm doing is that opportunity? What would you think about that?
Well, I don't. I will have to see if this is going to go,
Yeah,
whether
well,
anybody's going to watch this or not.
me too. It's an
We
adventure.
don't know.
Yeah, I do actually. I do know. I just have to do the work.
I'm not sure that I believe all these things about uh, going viral and everything. That might just be a thing to get
A
people to
fade.
buy more
It might
stuff
be a
from Best
fade.
Buy.
It's
Yeah.
like a fade, right? It's like, yeah, well, we say it's this, but it's actually that.
Yeah, when they say, oh yeah, they say all these things are going viral and everybody's on this.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's true or not. Whether anybody can
But what
think.
actually, what do you think? I'm curious about this too because I don't really know. What do you think going viral actually means?
Well, somebody picks up on it and puts it all over the thing, but I don't know whether
What thing? What thing do they put it over?
that goes on the news and they'll say, oh, this thing went viral. So I don't know whether it's just an advertising thing to get more people to buy these machines and do it, and make more money and get people more in on it. So
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so this is a very important question, my dear. What if this made you famous?
well, that would be nice. I would be able to tell
All right.
what I think. Yes.
Well, that's what I'm going to be working for.
Yeah.
That's one of the big gets is to make, first of all, you and me famous. I'll give you first seat. You can lead the Tommy and Bo show, and or the Tommy and the Bo. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm having a good time with this. How about you?
Yes. I mean,
I mean, aren't you able to say things that you've always wanted to say for a very long
Yes,
time?
honey, but I don't know whether it actually anybody gonna watch it. We don't know.
What does that matter if no one watched it? What so what?
Well, that's why we're doing it so people would watch
Well,
it.
well, that's kind of a
Yeah.
circular thing, and it's like, okay, well, if somebody no one watches, and it, am I rejected? Is the tribe not voted? This, that, and the other? No, you have to work for notification. You can't just come out saying, well, I want to be rich and famous instantaneously. Here I am. That's the illusion. No, it's very hard work. Very hard work. And I'm doing the work now. I have been doing it for a very long time in bits and pieces. The training that I've gone through, the software that I've learned, and the ideas that I've tried to implement that fell flat. Your idea of my adventures in inventing something and all that stuff, and that was based on the illusion that, oh yeah, I'll be an instant millionaire. No way, Jose. It's nearly impossible without you forking up huge amounts of money to have your front men cover for you.
I don't know what they put out that, oh, this woman invented this. How did she manufacture it?
Yeah.
How did some housewife get something and manufacture this thing? How did she? How did she get somebody to make it? And she was supposed to be broke. The one that made the mop supposed to be broke. So where'd she get the money?
Well, could it be that it was a good idea, and that there was this is the way the system that I spent. What was that? Was the what was it? Marketing. It was marketing. What was the guy's name? Oh man.
Well, this woman was supposed to be flat broke, and she invented this mop
Yeah.
to make money.
Well, your question is, how did she do it?
Yeah.
Right? Where did she get the funding? I'm trying to answer it if you would let me. And so there sometimes every once in a while, like that little girl, or what was she, 12 years old or so? Not little, 12 years old, and she had created this bacon thing that you could put in the microwave. And she was very, very hopeful and very cheerful and said, wow, I did this really great thing and it's going to make.
Well, it didn't go over.
And she got ripped off. She got ripped off.
Well, ripped off. All you had to do was lay that bacon down on a piece of wax paper towel and turn on the microwave, and it makes crispy bacon. So
They don't need
you don't need anything
machinery.
unless you have to make a lot of it.
Yes, which we have had. I mean, we worked it for a while, but it was a lot of work.
A lot of work and
Loading it and cleaning it. I mean, it was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I mean, we've done the work. I mean, me with my juicing and my blending and my pressure cooking and all that. I mean, it's just Well, I'll be able to make my seafood stew with the tomato. We're gonna have chicken all weekend, aren't we?
Well, I was gonna make some chicken tacos
Yes.
if you'll let me.
Yes. Tomorrow night or tonight? No, I don't know. We already ate, right? Yeah. Well, I still got that bowl out there. That's right. You want some now?
No.
You're not hungry?
No.
Okay. I know I'm putting the weight on, hon, but I'm enjoying eating now more than I ever have in a long time. Feels great. Feels great. And I think I'm maintaining okay. I'm not too much over.
At least you're not eating a lot of fattening stuff.
I mean, I think the Chinese buffet is an excellent choice. Because there's not, I mean, there is oil, but you can kind of avoid it. And if you notice, I put a lot of citrus on all my dishes. And that has a tendency to wash the oil off.
Yeah.
And, I don't suck the sauce on those dishes. But the soups and whatnot, that's the other thing. It's like a dipping sauce, the soups. Brilliant food. Don't you think it's brilliant food?
Yes, it's very good.
We're talking about the Chinese buffet in
Burbank on San Fernando Road.
Burbank, San Fernando Road. It's kind of hard to tell where Glendale starts over there.
Right across the street from Kmart. I mean, not
Target,
across
isn't
the
it?
street, but the side.
Is that Kmart or
the
Target?
East side.
Yeah, it's on the north. Or wait a minute, the east. Yeah, you're right. northeast side
By the street.
of San Fernando. It's about you cross over the 5 on Victory, and you turn left on San Fernando, and you go down uh, 2 lights, and you'll see the what is it, Ralph's?
Yeah, it's next
Ralph's.
door to a Ralph's.
Right next door to Ralph's, and you can get in that parking lot there, and usually you can park.
Yeah.
So it's very accessible. But if a lot of folks go over there, well, we'll see. But they do well. They're excellent. Would you say they're excellent, Tamara?
Yes, they are.
And I've got some footage of it. I've got to get my LG phone where it's streaming. I think I can get it done. I got some information about the Infowars guys, and they can set people up on their information rather quickly. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see. We'll see. So anyway, hon, how you feeling?
Well, I'm not an all-day talker. I am a quiet person. I get tired.
Are you tired now?
Uh-huh.
What would you like to do now? Will you lay down with me for a bit? Will you lay down with me for a bit, my dear?
What? Lay down there? I'm trapped in that
Yeah.
contraption you call a bed.
Exactly. Lay right down there into my trap. Would you do that with me?
All right.
Okay. Let's just do a little snuggling. Can we do that?
Yes.
Would it be okay if we just had a little snuggle? Oh. Main reason I started today. You won't believe this, honey. You won't believe this. Robert Redford and Jane Fonda are doing a piece. Something like Our Souls in the Night. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. She makes a bargain with him, and it's
a movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you like to see it?
Well, I guess so, but I want to see that Tom Cruise movie about the pilot that became a CIA agent.
We'll do that one later. This one's a beautiful film. The intrigue and all that stuff, which you love. Tamara loves high drama, don't you, honey?
Why
Excitement.
High drama.
High drama. I mean, but isn't that high drama?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, okay. What's the timeline? Can you watch the time? Can you see the time? Right down here.
Oh, it's 12:48.
That's the 12 minutes 48 seconds. So, that goes up and up and up, and it's like, I think the most I should be running is like 25-minute segments. What do you think?
Probably even too long for 25.
No. Actually, I'm experimenting now. They're giving me more bandwidth. My last uploads, I didn't go public with them, and they uploaded really fast. So I'm going to be doing that in the future. What they're saying basically is look before you leave, which is good, and I'm going to do that.
Well, what do you mean?
Titling
you
it
can
correctly.
load it without going. Why would you do that?
Do what?
Load something and not go public where nobody can see it?
No. Editing it to the point where it's acceptable.
Oh. Okay.
See, because I've been fucking up with the format, and I've been thinking that people will follow me no matter the fuck where it leads, and I don't think so. So I've got to start putting in order, and that's what I'm doing. And it's a lot of work. This so-called free service, they work your ass off. I mean, there's nothing easy about it. I'm doing well with it, so it's coming along. But this is going to make me money. This is going to make me money.
Honey, you always think something's going to make you money.
I know. I always said. I've been saying it for decades. It's going to make me money. I'm going to be a trillionaire one day. With your beneficence. With your beneficence.
What made you money is your thing in the Navy. That was your hated 5 years in the Navy that made you money.
As though I didn't pay a debt for that.
Well.
As though I didn't pay a debt for that. As though I did not pay a debt for that. Ooh, doggy.
Say all the other things you did pay a debt. All the other things.
All the other things. What other things? What other things?
Selling peanuts or whatever.
selling peanuts,
Well, I don't know. You were selling something at the
donuts, maybe
donuts. I don't know.
churros.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't.
no, I had a hot dog stand. I had a hot dog stand right on. There's a road that goes through the tar pits, and they have this concrete expanse. And a lot of people set up there. A lot of businesses set up around there on the weekends because of the tourist flow. Especially this time of year, I think it's probably very lucrative. What's going on there? A lot of people moving through it and seeing it and all that. It's quite a business. And at that point, this is a long time ago. This is back in around 85 or so, something in there. And that evolved into working at doing the Rose Parade. Actually working selling churros or pretzels.
That was more fun than being in the Navy.
Yes,
It was.
yes. I love that card. It was great.
So what money did you make off of that? Is that
You want to
supporting
know?
you now?
You want to know?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, my low rentism was like I wasn't making a lot of money from hardly anything, and on that particular uh, venture, I made some really good money. What you ignore, you ignore. I've had some successes. I've been cautious about them because, you look at gift horse type of energy. It's like, well, if you look too close, you might find out that maybe somebody over here is getting screwed. I don't know. I've had that happen a lot of times, and so have you. You know, trying to help somebody out and find out they're running some kind of racket,
Yes.
right?
Even Dr. Phil wrote that you hate, that I love. He
I,
wrote
I,
a book
no,
about
no,
that.
stop that. I never said I hated Dr. Pill. I just said, Dr. Pill, he's such a suppository. He's helping everybody.
Yes, he does help people. But he wrote a book about
Dr.
that. All the
Pill.
people that are,
Dr.
what did he call them that do, running scams on you. He says, and you're probably sitting at the Thanksgiving table with some of them.
Oh, you know what?
Yes.
You know what? You know what?
What?
This is what. Where's the camera? Where'd the camera go? Where'd the bloggy go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I want to see if you can hang with me a moment.
There's the camera.
Okay, good. I want to see if you can hang with me. Can I ask you something? I want to go in. I want to go in and go. I want you to film me brushing my teeth and going up and taking my shower.
No.
Yes.
No, you don't want to do that.
Yes, I do.
No.
Yes, I do. Yes,
Why? I have never seen such a megalomaniac in all my life.
What's so
I mean,
megalomaniac about it?
except, well, George loved to be. Oh,
Yes, he
yeah,
did.
George loved to have pictures. I mean,
Yeah. Go ahead.
if there was a camera around, he was in front of it.
Hey, why should dirty old men be condemned for being dirty old men? That's what we are. We're dirty old men. And okay, well, if you want to condemn a whole generation of people that have some wisdom just because they're dirty old men, well, I don't know. I'm having a good time with all you ladies out there. Are you having a good time with me now?
Well, not really.
Why aren't you? Why aren't you not having a good time with me?
Honey, I don't find it that fascinating to watch you on the screen.
What about
I
you?
see you every day.
Yeah, I know, but what about you?
Well, I look terrible. Look at me.
Honey,
Anybody's
honey,
gonna want to look at me.
honey. In the inflection of Billy Crystal, you look marvelous.
Well, for 81 years old, I probably look better than most 81-year-olds, but still, I don't see why any young person would want to be watching me.
Really?
No, they don't like old
Don't you
people.
think that's a sad commentary that the Utes, as Pesci put it in My Cousin Vinny, you know, it was like that was that was such a good piece. Didn't you think My Cousin Vinny was a good film?
Yeah.
I mean, Marissa Tomei. I think she's a witch. I think Marissa's a witch. And Pesci, he's like a warlock almost. That guy. They did well on the piece. I thought it was great. My Cousin Vinny. Wasn't wasn't that who was the guy that played Vinny's cousin? Who was that? Was that Macchio?
I don't know, honey. You memorized all the movies. I didn't. I didn't spend that much time watching movies when I was busy.
And that was more important to be busy, wasn't it?
Well, I raised four kids.
I know you really worked hard, didn't you?
And
so you had to sacrifice. You know, if I can speak to the present. So at that
had
time, you
beer
felt
bar and was a
yeah,
private detective
yeah,
and worked about 50 different temporary jobs. So I didn't have a lot of time watching television.
And now you
Besides,
enjoy it. It's pretty much your
yeah,
life
so
right now, isn't it?
I didn't have
Have the luxury of it.
luxury of
Yeah,
doing that for a
yeah.
long time.
And blowing my own horn, I'm the IT guy around here. The entire electronic sphere in this house is my construction, and it's wonderful. I mean, you know, it works, doesn't it? Most of the time. At least we know we're not getting hammered by some unknown entity. I think. I hope.
Well, I don't know. I think maybe it'd be better just to have Best Buy come out and set that thing up than you. I don't know.
So you think that what I have done is invalid?
Well, you remind me of my husband's ex-husband's grandmother when I had Laura. I came home with the baby, and she was supposed to be helping out. You know how women always have when they come home with the baby, they usually have their mother or their grandmother, somebody come and help with the housework and everything while the woman recovers from having a baby. But she would never let me hold the baby. Every time I tried to pick the baby, Laura up, she would grab her out of my hand, and the dog even bit her. I mean, my dog
Would
bit
you
her.
like some water?
You remind me.
Honey, would you like some water?
No, and you
Well, why didn't you
remind
take
me
it
of
then?
my grandmother because I want to get. Every time you try to instruct me in doing the computer, you said, "Get out of the way, get down." You do, and you do it. You do it, which
I have to do it.
no, you're supposed to tell me how to do it.
No, I don't know what I'm doing. Until I know what I'm doing, I can't tell
Well,
you how to
then
do it.
we should have just had Best Buy.
No, honey, before I gave you that lead, you didn't know anything about it. As a solution, Wendy came in, and that was wonderful. And that was what 2 days ago, right?
Yeah.
So now you're an expert already. Come on now.
No, I mean, but she did instruct me without having to look at the TV.
Okay, fine, but you know that's why I say Wendy would be a good choice to teach you about Facebook.
But
That's all.
she's in Salt Lake, and
It doesn't matter. Facebook is international. You don't understand.
I
Facebook.
know, but I can't keep her on the phone forever.
You don't have to do your posts. You can communicate through your posts. Hey, Wendy. Hey, man. What do you think? Blah blah. That kind of stuff. That's what Facebook is for, and they make it easy for
Well,
you.
I don't see how it's easy. All those other things keep popping up. How do you communicate? There's advertisements and other people, but I don't know how you communicate with anybody.
Yet she's talking to me.
I don't know.
How the hell did that happen?
I don't know.
How did that really fine woman over there end up talking to this over there? How did that happen? People are mystified, aren't they? Aren't they mystified, Tamara? That I'm with you, or you're with me. Vice versa, don't you see? Don't you think people are mystified by that?
I don't know if anybody's even watched these, so I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
What do you think fame is, honey? What do you think fame is?
We don't know if anybody's going to watch this or not.
Okay, this is what I had a revelation at the beginning of the evening, and this is what I've decided to do. is no restrictions.
Well, all I want to do is make America what it purports to be.
And
They're
then
not
what?
going to do
Okay,
it by
let's say
their
okay,
stupid
okay.
things.
So let's say that you accomplished that goal, that you made America what it is purported to be. That it's this is the way I would describe the energy that I want America to be. Okay, gonna blink here a bit. Gonna blink. We'll be right back.